Welcome back, guys. It's Coach Coyote, and today, and I also forgot to mention, it's summertime. I hope all of you are having a great summer. I'll be moving into third grade this year. I'll be moving into third grade this year, and it's gonna be really nice and amazing. I can't wait. And it's gonna be super cool and amazing. And now let's talk about the video. Have you ever heard about the Origin mod, The Origin mod. The Origin mod is a mod where you can get these cool origins. I don't mean like origins like a backstory of a superhero. I'm talking about this stuff. Like in your origin, you get a strength and a weakness. You can get as many strengths or weaknesses as the origin has, like the mole origin. When you spawn in, you have permanent haste 10. But also when you spawn in, that's your strength, infinite haste 10. But your weakness as the mole origin is infinite blindness. Because moles are blind. But they're super good at digging. These are scent, smell, and they'll have the ability to sniff out their prey. So they have echolocation. You'll have the echolocation. If you're not moving, you won't be able to see anything, but you are moving, you will be able to see it differently. Everything will be black and white. Now, let's start making. Let me show you the origins. I'm just smiling because I want to smile. This is our first origin. Okay? I look different because I split the video up into little chunks, and this chunk is the next day, so yeah, that's why. But now the Muffin's origin. He is someone that is a 14-year-old on the Sock SMP. Now, let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. Since muffins are so sweet, they taste very nice and cool. These muffins are so sweet. I love to eat them. Since they're so sweet, he gets infinite speed 10. That's one of his strengths. And he's able to put any item on his head for fashion. Because, muffins are able to have toppings on them, so he can put any item on his head for style. Now let's talk about his weaknesses. Since muffins are super sweet when they're baked, and it tastes better with toppings on them when the muffin's cooked. Yeah, so one of his weaknesses, he has to take fire damage before he can use any of his strengths. And another weakness is all mobs in the game want to eat him, because since he's a muffin, everything wants to eat him. So let's say non-hostile mobs like sheep, cows, pigs are all going to want to eat him. Every mob in the game is going to want to eat him. Now, let's go on to our next origin. That's going to be a feisty one today. The wolf origin. And I know it looks like a lot of writing, so I'll say it. The strengths of since our next YouTuber is Wolfster, someone that is a wolf, a furry on the Sock SMP, and they hate furries. Furry. Strengths. And I did make this one myself. Just kidding, I didn't. I took it from another YouTuber. Sorry. I'll tell you the ones I did take and the ones that I made myself. I made the muffin one myself. When you take damage, you gain a short strength boost because wolves are tough. Another strength is he can slightly see in the dark when not in water. Another strength is being exposed to the moonlight gives a speed boost. Strength. and since wolves are super strong, Wolfster is strong enough to break natural stones without any pickaxe. And another strength is it's kind of weakness. His diet is restricted to meat. If he if he drink if that means he's a carnivore. If he eats any vegetables, he'll die instantly. And since wolves are smaller animals, he only has 7 hearts as a weakness. He only has 1 weakness, a lot of strengths. Now our next origin is the Cookie origin. Cookie is Fat Meme God is a cookie monster. He's a cookie monster, so I gave him the Cookie origin. A lot of it's the same as the Muffin origin, but a little one thing that's different. Since cookies are sweeter, he has infinite speed 11. And true thing, you can put toppings on cookies too, so you can put any item on a set. And here's my favorite. Since you know cookies can crumble into multiple of them, like multiplying, well, one of his strengths is he can make a copy of himself that he can control with hotkeys. And another weakness is he has to take fire damage to use strengths. And another weakness is all mobs want to kill him since he's a cookie. Okay. And this origin is the baby origin for Nagway. They say he's a baby. And he's also another 14-year-old. I came up and I didn't... Yeah, I kind of did steal the last origin, I think. The cookie origin? No, I didn't steal the cookie origin. That was completely me. And the baby origin, I did not steal either. Strength, he can take any item from any player inventory because he begs for it as a baby, so he can take it from their inventory. Another strength is he can vomit to give poison to mobs. But since he's a baby, a weakness is he only has 4 hearts. Another weakness is since babies aren't that strong, he only has weakness 4. He has weakness 3. That means he does less damage. And since babies aren't that strong at mining blocks, he is mining fatigue free, infinite mining fatigue free. Now, our next origin is the man himself, Socks for One, the owner of the server. And I did steal this one. This was the Space Breaker origin. Space Breaker origin is a origin where he is able to go invis for 5 seconds. Seconds. And another strength is he can TP to any realm at any time. Another strength is he has infinite jump boost 10. And a strength is, if you've seen the channel of Socks for One, you do know that Socks for One and Blaza are best friends. So, it makes sense. When near Blaza, you gain speed 5 because they're best friends and they're really excited to see each other. Same in Blaza. And our last origin of the day is Blaza's origin. Since he says he's a monkey, I made him who he wants to be. I stole this one as well. Another weakness is, one of his weaknesses, he can take damage. He takes damage in water. That's a weakness. Another, a strength is he can swing from trees like a grappling hook. A weakness is he's vegetarian. Another weakness is he can only sleep on trees. A strength is when near Socks he gains speed 5. And that is all today, folks. I hope you loved this video. I worked really hard to make these. It took me about 2 days to make these. And I finally finished, and I hope you loved the video. Goodbye and peace out.